You want easy guns to let you kill more experienced players more often. Well, I've got 10 of them for you for different playstyles. Here we go. Use EA supporter creator code GetGoodGuy when purchasing EA products. Our first gun is the KV-9. This is a submachine gun with a rate of fire of 1,080 rounds per minute, so it's an absolute bone saw of a gun. If you want to see enemies drop quickly, this is your go-to. It has 25 damage per round to go along with that 1,080 rate of fire. Honestly, all pretty insane. Now keep in mind, this list isn't the pure best guns as such, although you can argue this is one of the best if you use it well. It's about guns that have a trait that makes it easier to kill good players in the right situations. And this one is a great opener because what better advantage is there than just having insane killing potential at close range? But keep in mind, you only have 17 rounds. So if you miss your shots a lot, you'll probably want another gun from my list today. And either way, the 23 or 27 round magazine attachments will probably be desired unlocks for most players on the KV-9, myself included. Super exciting gun to use though, whatever you do. If you think that's a good start, I'd be literally delighted if you drop a subscription to help me to finally hit 100k subs and give a plaque to my dad. Thank you very much. I'll get you loads more content on Battlefield as a reward. Next gun, the 18.5 KSK. This is a shotgun, but not the shotgun you see everyone using right now. This is my favorite shotgun and it's a semi-auto option. I actually did a video on it already, which I'll link in the description for after this video if you want it. So you have a shotgun that has a rate of fire of 300 rounds per minute and 8 rounds per reload, unless you pick a 4-round magazine, which I don't recommend for this. I don't think there's much that's easier than that though. Get in front of an enemy and blast away on the trigger. You don't have the one-shot capability of the pump action shotgun, but you do have the consistency of 2 or 3 bursting enemies, which can be extremely good when up against so many players playing aggressively with SMGs, assault rifles and carbines. So whereas normally you'd have to outgun them in a full auto battle, instead just spam your 18.5 KSK shotgun in their chest and happy days. Give it a go, it's bags of fun for me. Next gun is the DRS-IAR. It's an LMG for people that don't want to feel like they're using an LMG. A lot of players, like me, feel weighed down by traditional LMGs. Granted, they do provide the option of staying distant, lying down and picking players off whilst you're somewhat out of danger, and I say somewhat because we all know how many snipers there are, but if you want an LMG option that won't see you die at close quarters pretty consistently, give this one a go. It's the closest thing you're going to get to an assault rifle that's just labelled as an LMG, 771 rate of fire, and 25 damage per bullet. That's better than the B36A4 assault rifle, so you can totally compete at close and mid-range with this, whilst running around if you want, or playing passively, it's up to you, and just tap or burst fire for longer ranges. A super versatile LMG with a solid time to kill. On to our next gun, and we'll do an actual assault rifle this time. This is the M433, a gun available to you at the start of the game, and it was my go-to weapon when I first jumped on. It's your familiar feeling typical assault rifle that's pretty solid at everything. Not a particularly high skill requirement, 830 rounds per minute rate of fire, and 25 damage per round. It's a pretty popular option and it's not hard to see why. I highly recommend this one as your fallback if you're just having a struggle round and need something that's going to do the basics well and not lock you into any specific range or playstyle. A weapon many won't be surprised to see on this list. And now what about a carbine? For you carbine fans, this is the AK-205. Now I will admit I'm not personally a fan of this one as it lacks raw killing power compared to a lot of other options, but if you struggle with recoil control, this is probably a damn good choice for you. It's incredibly stable and can be made unbelievably easy to use in terms of just pointing at a target and holding down the trigger with the right attachments. I'll be putting out builds throughout BF6 for attachments, and they currently go on Patreon to help keep this channel running. Just $5 a month. Thanks for any signups, you're massively helping me to keep doing this. So anyway, with this gun, you need to be absolutely aware that you'll lose 1v1 gunfights at closer ranges against a lot of guns. So keep your distance and use it when you just feel like you can't hit a boss with other guns. There's no shame in admitting it. Next gun is the M4A1, which is also a carbine and is much more my kind of weapon. 900 rate of fire and 25 damage per round, a very lethal option with no downside to using it on any class because it's a carbine. A really good, I don't know what to use, I'll just select this option. Does everything pretty well. Versatile play possible and a good time to kill. Hold the trigger down to